Hey everybody, this is Kendall. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do something fun. This is kind of to add to the tag that Leanne Likes and Simone made for the 8-pen questions. And so I thought I would call it 7-pen questions. Not to try to steal thunder, but just to add, because I think what they did was really fun. So if these questions sound fun, or you're at all interested in sharing, this would be really good. So I wanted to do a couple of things. So with these 7 questions, there's a limit of 2 things per question, and the another goal I think would be fun is to see if you can do this under 12 minutes. So not counting my intro here and explaining what this is, I'm going to try to keep to that. But I thought it'd be fun to do a point system. So 10 points maximum possible. So if you mention more than 2 things for a question, you have to dock yourself a point. So there's 7 questions, 1 point per question, and the 12-minute max. If you're under 12 minutes, 3 points. If you're under 16 minutes, 2 points. And if you're under 20 minutes, 1 point. So a total of 10 points. And I thought it could be fun to put in brackets or something your number, like your points, what you can stick to. So anyway, this is all optional, but all of that said, I'm right about 2 minutes, so let's dive into the questions. So question number 1. What are some underrated or lesser known pens, up to 2, that you own? It doesn't need to be rare or unheard of, but something you think deserves a shout out. I have the Jinhao 100. I think is it's an amazing pen. Those that have tried it do talk about it, but it's lesser known. It takes a lot of inspiration from the Parker Duofold, and it's great. Another Jinhao, actually, my number 2 that I'm naming is the Jinhao 80, and it has kind of this look of a Lamy 2000 on the outside. When you take off the clip or the cap, it's very obviously not. I don't really like hooded nibs, and so this I like. These are both very inexpensive pens. I mean, sometimes you can get these under $5. They're definitely under $20 for the Jinhao 100. Anyway, I think those are great pens, so let's move forward. Question number 2. What is an ink, again, up to 2, that you've tried, or sorry, you have not tried, because you already know that you won't like it? So I'm going to say Bay State Blue from Noodlers. I haven't had great luck with Noodlers inks in general, but I just get afraid. I'm afraid to use Bay State. It'll stain everything. So I don't know. I don't know that I wouldn't like the color. I think I like the color, but I'm just too afraid. So I think that still counts. And then the other one would be something like Sailor Manyo Fuji. A lot of these colors that are very like low saturated or have a dusty look, I just don't like. So question number 3. What is your favorite notebook for on the go, and what is your favorite to use at home or the office? So again, two items here. I'm going to say my Plotter Mini 6, which I have a review on. This is really good for on the go, and I'll leave that at that. Spoiler alert, I really like leather, and I also really like repositionable pages. Pages you can move, so ring systems, things like that. So the other one I use at home a lot is my William Hanna A5. in this dark chocolate color, and then it's got a petrol inner, and it's just a really nice notebook. These are both very expensive, and I'm looking currently at some more budget-friendly options too. But those would be my notebooks. Okay, number 4. What is a symbol, up to 2, that you use in your notebooks or your writing that is somewhat unique? So I'm going to try to share these with images on the screen. One is it's like a play symbol. So it's like a circle with a triangle in the middle that's like press play. I like to use that in my bullet journal for movies or shows that I watch, and it's an easy way to quickly see. Also, a similar idea for like audiobooks. I use a little, it's like a speaker symbol. So I'll see if I can show those. Question 5. What is a pen on your wish list? Up to 2. And why is it on your wish list? So Pilot Custom 823 was, but it's been replaced. I feel like the Pilot 743 will actually be more up my alley. I think because it's easier to clean, cartridge converter. I don't need all the ink capacity that the 823 has. It's still a very expensive pen for me and my budget, so I'm saving up. But that's on the wish list. Number 2, a Platinum Preppy. I haven't tried one. I've never loved the way they look with the writing on the side and the barcodes. So when Goulet came out with the Preppy Wah, I think this is how it's pronounced, the Preppy Wah, and there's also a Mach-E, like a fake Mach-E version. So I'd like to pick up one of those. I just haven't decided on which one. But I do think Platinum Preppy would be great, especially for putting something in it like a permanent black, like a platinum carbon black, or the new platinum black that's coming out. Those would be great. So those are the pens. Number 6. What is something on your wish list, again up to 2, that is not a pen, but is related to the fountain pen hobby? So again, I'm going to try to show video or images of these. One is I actually don't have a pen that really needs a roll stop. All of my pens have clips, but so I may need to get a pen that needs a roll stop. But I saw this post somewhere of somebody that had a Sandman. If you're familiar with Neil Gaiman's Sandman, it's his helmet, which is kind of alien looking. It's kind of bug-like looking. That was a roll stop, and I guess it's designed as a bead, but it just is amazing. It's cool. So the guy that makes these is on Etsy. I'll share the link. Again, there's none of this is affiliated or sponsored, but it's just really cool. So and then another thing is Good Made Better makes the pen wells that you can basically put your pen in, and I've seen Fig Boot demonstrate this where you have the cap that stays in it, and you can just kind of rest your pen in there and not have to recap it. I guess you can screw it down, but you can do one-handed, just taking the pen out. So I want to get a pen well. Specifically, they've got one that has, I've only seen it with their Traveler's version, but it has 3, anyway, I'll show a picture if I can find it. So it has 3 holders. You can put 3 pens. So super cool. Okay, last question, number 7. Name up to 2 accounts that you'd like to give a shout out to. Preferably lesser known, but doesn't need to be. Can be a podcast, a YouTube channel, Instagram, etc. So I'm going to shout out 2 YouTube pages that I really enjoy and they're related to the fountain pen hobby, but not maybe as directly. So one is called Blank First Page. A guy named Lucas that he makes really good videos about field notes, notebooks, the pocket notebooks. He's really got some fun content. So I would recommend that, at least to check out. And I'll put links for these. And number two, I'm going to butcher the name. Simi Iriarte. I will put the link for their channel. But their channel, they say personal growth, self-care, fashion. I haven't seen a fashion video, but I've seen a lot of really cool bullet journal things, mental health journaling, things like that. So I'll give a shout out to those. Okay, so I am under the 12 minutes, even including my intro. So I would get the full 10 points. I would put the tag, make sure to tag other people you think this would be good for. And if you want, you can do the scoring and in brackets, put your score next to the title. Okay, that is everything for this video. Again, I just hope this is fun, and let's learn more about each other a little bit. Thanks for watching. We'll see you.